Hi everyone, for today's lesson we're going to be practicing and focusing on dribbling with our foot. If you can remember, in a previous video we practiced on kicking and we practiced on using different parts of the foot. Once again, you'll be using the inside of your foot, the outside of your foot, the top of your foot or the laces on your shoe, the bottom of your foot, which is your sole, or the back of your foot, which is also your heel. Here's some equipment that you can use for our activity today. A soccer ball, a softy ball, a volleyball, a bouncy ball, or all the ones that we brought out. But feel free to use any other kind of ball that might be soft on your foot. We also have some cones that we have set up. But if you don't happen to have cones at home, that's perfectly fine. Use like a jacket or a towel or a blanket or backpack is perfectly fine for you to also use. So follow along for all the skills and drills that we have set up for you today. I happen to be using the cones for this drill, but also notice in my background how there's a set of trees behind me. So you can also just use the trees instead of a set of cones, and that'll be great as well. In this clip, you'll see as I'm going around the cones each time with my short dribbles. However, if I wanted to, I could use the trees in the background or whatever you happen to have set down, a jacket, a sweater, a backpack, things like that. You'll just look to keep going around those things 5 to 10 times. Now I'm going to look to set up a course for my next drill. So as you can see, I'm placing down a cone, taking a couple steps, small steps, and then placing down another one. Use anything that you might have, like we've said before. Take a couple steps, look to drop it down, and try and go in a straight line as possible as you're putting each item down for this next drill. Here's what it should look like when it's completely set up. Here is our weave drill. So as you can see, I'm using the inside of my foot and the outside of my foot, and I'm getting around each and every one of those cones, keeping it nice and tight. I'm not going too out of control. If you need to slow down at all, make sure you go ahead and do that to gain control. Those of you who are really good with your feet work, you can look to speed it up for a little more of a challenge. But I'm just looking to go in and out of each cone, using the outside of my foot, keeping it nice and tight around each cone. Now we're going to look to make a minor adjustment to our course. So as you can see, I'm going to pick up every other cone or every other item that you have on the weave, and then I'm going to look to create an alley. So here's what I'm going to look to do. I'm going to go across the way about 7 to 10 steps, okay? So 7 to 10 steps, and then I'm going to lay down each one directly across, making an alleyway for my next drill. Here I'm going to start on one side of the alley, and I'm going to dribble to the other side, getting around each cone with some quick short dribbles. You want to keep control of the ball. Go kind of quick as possible if you can, maintaining control, and you want to make sure that you get around each cone from side to side. You'll do this going up, and then you'll do the same coming back, alternating your feet. Using the outside part of your foot for this one, you're going to try to go as fast as you can down the alley. This one's a speed drill. The last adjustment that we are going to make to our course today is as follows. I'm gonna grab 3 of my cones, or 3 items that I happen to have. I'm gonna drop 1 down. I am then gonna take about 7 to 10 steps, just regular steps are fine. Drop the next one down directly across. I'm then gonna go toward the middle, and then I'm gonna walk straight out in front. I'm gonna take about 20 steps, maybe 15 to 20 steps, a decent distance, and then I'm gonna drop it. So it should look similar to this. You can see I'm gonna start with the ball in the middle, and I'm gonna take off to that far cone at the end, rounding it nice and tight. When I come back, I'm then gonna stop the ball with the inside or the outside of my foot, not letting it go past the 2 domes that I started at. You're gonna wanna do this about 5 times. Here's a few more advanced footwork drills that we have for you today. I'm showing you this first one, which is heel to toe. Heel to toe, I'm doing it with both feet, my right foot and my left foot. This next one, you're gonna see I'm pulling it back with my heel, and I'm tapping it with the front of my foot, but I'm getting under it. So this one's called the pull and tap. So you wanna pull it back with your heel, and you wanna get underneath it with the front of your foot, or the toe of your foot, just so you can kind of pop it up a bit. Pull and tap, pull and tap. This one's called the spider, so I'm gonna wrap my legs around the ball each time, leaving the ball in place. So I'm not looking to touch it. I'm just going over the top with my right and over the top with my left. So over with my right, over with my left, over with my right, over with my left, without touching the ball at all, in place. This is gonna be the same concept here, but you're tapping the ball forward and then wrapping your leg around each time. So it's like doing the spider, but you're not doing it stationary. You're going forward as you're doing it. Okay, so you can tap around, tap around. You can even do it twice if you'd like to, but you're looking to move forward and you're getting around that ball with your leg. Hope you all enjoyed today's activity. Keep practicing even the ones that were difficult for you. If you noticed myself, I had trouble with some of them, and that's totally fine. Just keep practicing and you'll get better. See you all next week. Bye.